Welcome back guys, today we're back with a big cycling kit haul video and today it's part normal studios time. So there are a lot of videos online bashing Panama for what it represents, the aesthetics and obviously the price tag, but I've not really seen much in terms of analysing the actual kit in detail, the construction and all the rest, so that's what I'm bringing you guys today. Is it worth the investment? Let's have a look. Just quickly before we get into that, let's give a quick overview of Panama in terms of brand background, history and where it is today. The brand was founded in Copenhagen in 2014 and initially it was in a very small batches of pre-order for friends and families only. The following year, 2015, is when it fully took off. The origin of the name is quite interesting actually, and I find it funny as well. Panama stands for not normal in French, and the sentence was used in a specific book to describe some cyclists' abnormally good performance, suggesting it would have been doping. So in terms of what makes Panama stand out in the market, design is a really big factor. They strive to create some aesthetically pleasing clothes, whilst also obviously using really high quality materials. Community is the other big factor. They've fostered a really great community through group rides and have also created a really strong brand loyalty within the customer base. In terms of the brand's presence in professional cycling, they actually do not sponsor a professional UCI World Tour team at the moment, although they sponsor a smaller junior team. They do have their own team set up in gravel however, and the team competes in many races including the UCI Gravel World Series. I wouldn't be surprised if over the years they try and make that switch with their own team on road races as well. Enough for talking now, let's look at the clothes. Okay, so let's start off with the item that probably kickstarted this whole thing and is the reason why I've got this haul in the first place. These are the winter Bib Tights in a dark olive colourway. They have mechanism on the back, PNS lettering on the outside of both legs. Something to note is that the branding is applied with printing, so there is a potential maybe for it to peel off with washes, but I'll report that in the future and see how it goes. There are also 3M strips on the back of the calves, and that'll be good in the winter, especially for cars to spot you. These are built and made in Italy, so it should be a sign for good quality. The material itself is quite thick, which I think is what you want for the winter. The outside feels like kind of a shell, whilst the inside has a nice fleece feel about it. The shoulder straps are built suspender style, and they also have this nice big mesh panel here to keep it all together. In terms of cuffs and gripper material, this can only be found at the bottom of the hem. On the inside it has a strip of what feels like plasticky that should hold the tights together with your socks and not moving out of place. The chamois itself does feel really nice. It is built in this kind of layered style, but then when each layer comes together, I'd say it's nicely firm but also soft at the same time. Overall, I do think it feels like a really nice product and I can't wait to test it on the road. Right, so our next item is the Mechanism long sleeve thermal jersey. This comes in quite a deep navy blue colourway. It has again branding printed on the back saying Panama Studios spelled out, and it has the same thing on the front but a lot smaller. Okay, so in terms of construction, this item is different from the Bib Tights. It does say in fact it is made in Lithuania rather than Italy. It also came attached with a tag from a different supplier, so I wonder whether they've got some sort of collaboration with the manufacturer here. In terms of the material, similar to the Bib Tights, they've got a kind of shelly feel material on the outside, and on the inside instead, a nice warm fleece. The sleeves are quite nice and tight when you wear it, and they also come with the cuffed hem. In terms of the collar, this is not too big, but it is quite solid and it should shield you from quite a bit of wind. The material at the end of the garment is not grippy, although it is a different material and potentially will still help to keep the jersey in place. In terms of pockets, you got your standard here, 3 open pockets, with also a zipper pocket to keep your valuable stuff inside. Another nice little design feature is that the zip at both ends has this kind of like hood that you can cover the zip with once it's fully zipped up. Again, quite happy with the garment. I can't wait to try it on, and I also think it pairs quite well with the dark olive of the tights, so nice combination. Okay, next up we have the Gilet. Again, in terms of branding, this has the printed Panama Studios all spelled out on the front and in the back as well. This is a standard black colourway, as you can see, and it will go with everything. In terms of construction, again, this is made somewhere else, so it's not Italy, it's not Lithuania, but it's made in Vietnam. The material itself is super light. It has standard panels in the front and back. On the side, it has this mesh material for even more airflow. This comes with no pockets or zips at the back, which I think is pretty standard for gilets. And in terms of also the bottom hem, there is no specific cuffing, but rather there's some sort of elastic, and that should still keep it together when you're riding. I'd say this is perfect for autumn rides where you set off, where you might be a bit chilly, but then if you want to stash it away mid-ride, this will easily pack into one of your jersey pockets. Again, nice purchase, definitely something I would recommend. Okay, so next up we have the Mechanism Bib shorts. Again, these are Mechanism printed on the back and P&S lettering on both outside of the legs. I really like the colourway with this. I think it's called Dusty Brown, and I also really enjoy these contrast stitching in white. I think it really makes it stand out. This is made in Italy and it's made of a nice light construction, definitely designed for the summer. As per the Bib Tights, the shoulder straps are built in this suspender style and also have a nice meshy material at the back to keep it all together. This also looks really, really breathable. In terms of grip material, there is quite a large section of it at the end of each leg, so it should keep things into place when you're riding. And the chamois also has a very similar construction to the winter Bib Tights, where there's different panels that all come together and form a quite nice, sturdy but soft chamois. I will say though that these do not have side pockets, just like the winter Bib Tights, and I think that's a feature that I really like on my map bib shorts. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think obviously it's a deal breaker, but for me, especially when I'm filming on the road, I quite like to have easy access on the side of my leg, but it should be okay. Overall, really, really like this. I can't wait to wear them in the summer. And lastly, with the garments, we've got this Mechanism short sleeve jersey in this nice dusty green. This is obviously, I think, from the same collection as the bib shorts, where they have this contrast stitching in white, and I think they'll pair really nicely together. The material is super light and it has a fully built on panel in the front, whilst on the sides, sleeves and back, it has what feels like the same material but with perforations all over. We have the Panama Studios spelled out in the front, whilst at the back is just the letters, the initials, P&S. This is not printed on, this is part of the fabric, so there should be no chance of it coming off. It has your standard 3 open pockets at the back with a zipper on the side here, again good for valuables. And in terms of grip material, it has this all over the bottom hem as well as both of the sleeves, so everything should keep into place when you're riding. Again, I do really enjoy this jersey and I think it will look really nice when it's paired with the bib shorts. And lastly, I've got a couple of accessories. These are the leg warmers. I bought these when I didn't have the winter bib tights, and these are really good because it kept me warm and I could just put them underneath the bib shorts that I had. These have gripping material on the outside instead of the inside because you can wear them on and then slot your bib shorts over them and this will keep them into place. Really warm, really nice. And the last accessory I have is the light overshoes. These are great to keep your feet dry when it's obviously not pouring down, but if there's a bit of spray from the road or light rain, these are fantastic and they also keep your feet nice and warm. So we've looked all the clothes now, is it worth it? So my answer is, it probably depends who you are. So if you're someone that maybe is into fashion or really values how they look on the bike and maybe feels good from looking good and doesn't mind spending a fair bit of their own money on this sort of stuff, then I'd say yes, Panama kit is for you. It's good quality and it makes you feel nice. If instead you're someone that doesn't really care how they look on a bike and as long as the gear works, then that's all that matters, and would rather spend the money on more important things, then I'll definitely say Panama kit is not for you. You can definitely get some really good deals without spending the amount of money that P&S requires you to. Now personally, I probably put myself in the first category of people, so I've always liked fashion and I like how this stuff looks, so I'm going to keep it and I can't wait to wear it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know if you might be interested in a comparison between P&S and MAP, because I've got a fair bit of both. So I could do a comparison video if there's appetite for that. Before we close off, I just want to plug the fact that I've created a new Zwift community. Now, we've been steadily growing and I kind of wanted to give something back and create and further enhance that sense of community. So if you do have a Zwift and you fancy riding together, please join me on the group prize that I'll be running every Wednesday at 7 PM. Obviously that can change over time as and when needed, but I want to keep it consistent. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.